there's a guy watching right now. He's down, he's trying to come up, and he's starting to rock bottom. What would you tell that dude?
I would assume that this person wants to be successful. So you gotta ask yourself, how can I become successful? What can I do? Identify that, whatever that is. How can I bring value to the world? You're only gonna be successful if you're helping people.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
You can't make money, like actually make it. People have to give it to you, and they don't give it to you in exchange for value.
Valuable enough for people to give you money. So do that and become good at it. And my company, Ambrosia, we're fast-tracking to 100 million.
Come on, man.
Right?
Come on, let's go.
I have many businesses that are just, they're doing well. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a genius at marketing, at inventory, at any of these things, right? But I have a solid foundation. I know how to deal with people. I'm fair. I'm transparent. I'm honest. I am dutiful. I vow to myself to put out the best products, services, and information that I can. These are foundational things that this young man needs to embody. And with that, I have full confidence that he's gonna be successful. There's no way for you not to be successful when you fortify yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. The financials will come. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta focus on being valuable first.
Be valuable. Okay, you're doing social media. Why is somebody gonna come check on your page? Why they gonna tag their friends? Why they gonna share your information? So that's what has to be like considered and dealt with, and you gotta be very intentional. You know what I'm saying? Don't post shit just to be cool.
It's like you gotta, when people say they want to grow, how do I grow my following? I'm like, well, why should someone follow you?
Yeah.
Right. And if they can't answer that question, it's like, well, we gotta start there.
Most can't.
You know what I'm saying?
And here's a reality. They say they want to be successful or they want to start a brand. I'm like, okay, what's your brand?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like me? Like, okay, like what about you?
Yeah.
Like, I like to work out. Like, it's not a brand.
What do you have to offer and who you offering it to? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's your target market? How are you, what problem are you solving for them? I look at business in particular, it's like it's problem solving. Like I needed a fucking wireless keyboard. Logitech solved that problem for me, right? I needed a midlife crisis drug dealer watch. You know what I'm saying? AP solved that problem for me. So it's like, it's just problems. Like what can you help people with?
You can't take. Nah. You have to give. When you give, the universe gives to you. Now, when I was hustling, doing illegal things, I didn't think I was hurting nobody.
Yeah.
But I was breaking the law in a big way and putting a lot of people at risk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When my shit started getting taken from me, I couldn't even be mad. I'm like, I knew better. Like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know the energy you putting out.
I knew. I couldn't. And it was a cat that I was cool with. Like, before I went on the run, I had jewelry and shit at his crib. And when I went on the run, I forgot it. So, but I'm like, I know where it's at. I hit my homie. I hit him up. Like, yo, I left that shit. Told him where. I said, I'm gonna send somebody come get it. Okay, I'll check when I get home. Next day, he's like, oh man, I don't know. I don't know.
That shit gone, man. Damn.
Like, bitch ass nigga.
Shit is wild.
But I couldn't even be mad. I didn't say a word, bro, because I'm like, what do you expect, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what do you expect? I've always been able to take my shit on the chin. You know what I'm saying?
Taking your L's.
Fuck it. I fucked that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't going back for that. You know what I mean?
No, I feel you. You got to be able to take those L's because you're gonna take a lot in life, and you got to be able to take that, and you got to be resilient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people just fall apart. I think that's a big part of success. You know, and be able to take the hits and just keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep fucking going. When you're fatigued, fuck that. Keep going. You gotta be defiant to fatigue, to pain, to haters. Keep fucking going.
Keep going.
What I look like stopping because somebody laughing at me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had people laughing at me the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like filming content. I'm like,
how does somebody build that resilience? You know what I'm saying? Somebody might be thinking, yo, it's easy for you. You might be Rashid already.
Be defiant. Be sovereign. Think for yourself. Like, now, I care about what people think about me. I'll be a liar if I said I didn't. But a huge part of me don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If you have opposing ideas and views on me and they're not sound, they're not based in anything other than hatred, fuck your thoughts. Fuck what you talking about.
Yeah.
Now, if everybody thinks that I'm an asshole, it's probably me.
You might have to check yourself,
right?
Like if that's the general consensus,
exactly.
You know
but if it's a person, like nah. So that comes back to having your foundation solid and fortifying yourself in all of these areas that I talk about. You know, and you bring up resilience. resilience is something that I talk about a lot.
Right.
Emotional resilience, to be specific, you know, because I have emotional resilience like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When you don't, you fold, you die. Think about how many people our age that's like old men.
Yo, I be seeing some of these motherfuckers and they be like, yo, these they seem so much older than us.
They just like can't get girls. Nobody probably wants to hang with you. If you need a job, people probably wouldn't hire you. Men gotta understand this shit right here. The world don't give a fuck about us. Like when my son was playing Pop Warner, he mad fast, so he's running touchdowns. I say, do not celebrate. Let them celebrate. You reset and do it again, because you're only as valuable as what you can do right now.
Yeah.
Fuck what you did.
Yeah, it's over.
You remember Napoleon Dynamite, Uncle?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, the glory days.
Yeah, you don't be like that.
Nobody gives a fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? So men gotta think like that, like, fuck what I did.
When I read Malcolm X's biography, I was like 16. I just remember him saying like, oh yeah, don't tell people what you got planned. Because if you fail, no one knows.
Yeah.
and or if you change your mind, because sometimes you change your mind, you look stupid.
Yeah.
But that whole thing about don't celebrate, man, that really resonates.
Yeah. And I don't even buy shit no more, cause I used to buy shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't no more.
You was buying shit way before I was buying shit. Yeah. I remember that.
Look, I was just car shopping, right? And I was like, every car I had, I'm like, I already had the Urus, the Wraith, you know what I mean? The Bentley, like every car, I was like, that shit don't move me. And whenever I get a new car, it's like, all right, it's cool. It's not that great. You know what I'm saying? I got the things that I need.
Yeah, I want the results and I want the things, right? Yeah, kind of, but it ain't for that no more. Like right now, it's about like pushing myself. Like I really just want to see what I'm made of, like what I can accomplish, right? So all the toys, you know, designer shit, jewelry, all that, cribs, it's cool. It's dope. I'm not trying to diminish that. But like once you have it, it's like, yeah, you realize the real shit is just really, man, what am I made of? You know what I'm saying? That's how I think about it. Like, what can I actually?
That's real. That's real wealth, man.
Yeah.
Well, my medal is like, I'm unfuckwittable. I got things that I want to see through, like with my children.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think about. Like my son, it's like
I just want to see them not needing me and good people and successful and shit. But after that, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Cause look, I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot holding on. Me personally, I gotta do a lot all the time.
Yeah.
Everybody sleep way more than me in my house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all hurry up, get your shit. You good? All right. I'm about to get fat. I'm about to lay the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Look, I work out and stay in shape for my family, for my kids, so they can keep getting looked at like, yo, first of all, for my son, because he's a boy, so for him to keep following suit. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's proud. My dad's strong, like, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, and she have an example of a man. It's all for my fam, bro. I don't want them being like, this fucking guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like, motherfuckers feel like that about their parents.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, like, I was lucky I had a good example, man. Like, you know.
I'm very fortunate because my grandfather was the man. My father was the man. I had just the best upbringing and the best, greatest men that I can have in my corner. You know what I'm saying? That was guiding me. You know, when you're young, you don't think about that shit. You take it for granted.
I think that's a big part of my success. Like my dad, right? You know, like we grew up poor on the South Side, right? Chicago. And he was just hustling. I didn't see him a whole lot because he was always gone. He lived with us, but he was like hustling. Yeah. But I was one of the only kids I knew with a dad, like on real shit. Yeah. You know, South Side Chicago is just like that. And I went to military school when I was around like 15, 16. Yo, by the time I was out of military school, his business really took off. Like he was making like $3 million a year. Yeah. He lost it all, right? Because he didn't know how to invest. And he didn't even think about it. He was just a street dude who figured it out, and it was all gone. So I saw the good example, but I also saw the bad example, and I feel like both are valuable. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can learn from his mistake instead of having to make the mistake to learn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Success is more dangerous than failure. Cause like if you like got a shitty life, you ain't got no money, you ain't got no connections, you ain't got no leverage.
You can't fuck shit up.
You can't really fuck shit up too bad. But if you got like connections and you got money, you got like leverage, you can really fuck things up. Like, you gotta be more focused, and the more successful you become, the more tight you gotta have your shit. It's like driving a car. Yeah. If you driving 2 miles an hour, you can just, you know what I'm saying? You get me?
Nah, you're right. That's a good analogy.
But if you driving top speed, you know what I'm saying? You got to have both hands on the wheel, turn the radio down.
That's my life, right?
Yeah.
Top speed.